The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated foldable phones of 2026. Building on the super-thin Galaxy Z Fold 7, Samsung's next-generation foldable is widely expected to arrive in July 2026 with thoughtful refinements rather than a radical redesign. Early leaks are light, signaling that Samsung is keeping its cards close. But the message is clear: polish the formula, enhance real-world usability, and push the foldable experience forward without compromising durability. Rumors point to a slightly larger inner display with a tweaked aspect ratio, peak brightness up to 2,600 nits, and a bigger battery near 5,000 mAh. Under the hood, the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 is tipped to deliver flagship-grade speed with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and as much as 1 terabyte of storage. On the camera front, the 200MP main sensor is likely to return with smarter image processing via an improved Pro Visual engine, while secondary cameras may see meaningful upgrades. Software-wise, One UI 8.5 or One UI 9 is expected to bring tighter AI integration, smoother multitasking, better flex mode behavior, and deeper creative tools tailored to the big inner screen. If pricing holds steady around $1,999, the Fold 8 will remain a premium investment, but one that aims to excel in endurance, productivity, and creativity. It's also set to debut alongside the Galaxy Z Flip 8, giving buyers two compelling foldable form factors. Jump! 2. Release date, price and deals, camera, storage, design, display, battery features, and software, hardware, and specs preliminary. Comparisons. Should you wait for the Galaxy Z Fold 8? Latest rumors: Galaxy Z Fold 8 release date expected announcement, July 2026 at Samsung's Midsummer Unpacked event. The 2025 Unpacked took place on July 9th, providing a reference point. Availability: typically about 2 weeks after the reveal. Pre-orders usually open on announcement day with bonus credits or limited time bundles. Galaxy Z Fold 8 price and deals expected. Starting price around $1,999 in the US, in line with previous Fold generation pricing. Why the price likely holds: foldable displays, hinges, and ultra-thin components remain expensive to produce, and no brand has truly cracked budget foldable territory at this size. Anticipated launch promos based on typical trends. Samsung Store, aggressive trade-in values, pre-order credits, and exclusive colorways. Verizon, up to $1,000 off with qualifying trade-in, plus a new line on select unlimited plans. T-Mobile, up to $1,000 off with eligible trade-in on plans like Go 5G Plus Next, or $600, $800 with a new line. AT&T, up to $1,000 bill credits with eligible trade-in on select unlimited plans. Galaxy Z Fold 8 camera expected camera setup. If the core formula remains, 200MP wide, main, quad pixel AF, OIS, f1.75 ultra wide, rumored upgrade from 12MP telephoto with PDAF, OIS f2.4, approximately 3x optical 10MP cover camera, f2.21 inner selfie camera, f/2.2. What could improve? Smarter image processing via an updated Pro Visual engine for faster capture, better low-light performance, and crisper motion handling in both photos and night video. AI enhanced tools tailored for a big canvas. Photo Assist, Portrait Studio, and Generative Edit may return with more precision and speed, while side-by-side editing and real-time comparisons become more fluid and intuitive. Bottom line on cameras: the 200MP main sensor is likely to anchor the experience. Meaningful upgrades to the ultra-wide and telephoto could bring the Fold 8 closer to Samsung's top slab flagships, boosting versatility without inflating costs. Galaxy Z Fold 8 storage tiers: 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, 1 terabyte expected. 12 gigabytes standard. 16 gigabytes likely on the 1 terabyte variant micros. Not expected, consistent with recent Samsung flagships. Tip: choose storage carefully without microSD expansion, heavy camera use, offline media. And large pro apps for DeX or creative work can fill 256 gigabytes faster than you think. Galaxy Z Fold 8 design materials. After the Fold 7's use of titanium to cut weight and increase rigidity, early chatter suggests Samsung may explore carbon fiber reinforced plastic, CFRP, again, possibly due to supply pressures. CFRP can still deliver strength and lightness at scale. Weight and thickness targets. Rumors hint at a push toward approximately 215 G, with folded thickness near 8.9 millimeters and unfolded near 4.2 millimeters. Barring minor refinements, hinge and frame. Expect continued evolution of the armor, flex hinge, and a multi-rail structure that reduces crease visibility while boosting durability. Advanced armor aluminum 10% stronger on Fold 7. Will likely carry over with modest improvements. New tech to fight the crease. A laser drilling approach is rumored, potentially making the crease less visible and more uniform in area, where all foldable makers are racing to improve. Colors: expect a mix of new and classic finishes, plus a couple of Samsung.com exclusives. Galaxy Z Fold 8 display inner display. Slightly larger than approximately 8.0 inches with a revised aspect ratio for a more tablet-like feel while improving app layouts. Reading and split-screen workflows. Outer display. Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2. Expected for better scratch and crack resistance. Panel tech. Dynamic AMOLED 2X with deep blacks. Vivid color and high contrast. Brightness and smoothness. Up to approximately 2,600 nits. Peak with vision booster for outdoor clarity. Plus a 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate. Durability refinements. Improved inner layer. Materials to resist scuffs and fingernail marks. The crease should be less noticeable visually, especially under softer lighting. Galaxy Z Fold 8 battery capacity. Around 5,000 mAh is rumored. A substantial jump over the approximately 4,300 to 4,400 mAh class used in earlier folds. And a big win for all-day use. Real-world impact, combined with Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 efficiencies. The larger cells should translate into more consistent screen on time, even with a brighter, slightly larger inner display. Charging. 45W wired and 15W wireless are expected to continue. It's not class-leading, but reliable and safer for long-term battery health than ultra-aggressive wattages. Charger in box? Unlikely. Use a USB PD PPS charger, 25W or higher, and 3A USB-C cable. Quality third-party options from brands like Anker, Ugreen, or Bassius typically work well. Galaxy Z Fold 8 features and software One UI version. Expect One UI 8.5 or One UI 9 out of the box, with a continued push in the Galaxy AI features that streamline multitasking, content creation, and cross-device workflows. Flex mode. More optimized apps and smarter controls when partially folded, ideal for video calls, media, and hands-free capture. Multitasking, easier split screen, floating windows, and quick app pairing. Expect smoother drag and drop and better continuity between outer and inner displays. DeX. Continued polish for desktop-like productivity, potentially with improved wireless stability and pro-grade app optimizations. S Pen. Strong possibility of S Pen support returning, giving creators and power users finer control for sketching, annotating, and editing on the big inner display. Updates. Multi-year OS and security support continues to be a Samsung strength, extending the Fold 8's longevity. Galaxy Z Fold 8 hardware and specs. Chipset. Snapdragon 8 Elite 2. Expected for top-tier CPU, GPU, and AI performance. Memory and storage. Up to 16 gigabytes RAM and 256 gigabytes 512 gigabytes, 1 terabyte storage options, dot battery, approximately 5,000 mAh, with 45W wired, 15W wireless charging, cameras, 200MP main plus upgraded ultra-wide and telephoto, plus dual selfie cameras, cover and inner, connectivity, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, USB-C, and flagship-grade 5G and Wi-Fi support. Build ultra-thin, durable chassis with refined hinge engineering and premium materials. Preliminary comparisons: Galaxy Z Fold 8 versus Z Fold 7. Expect a brighter, slightly larger inner display with a better aspect ratio, a bigger battery for longer runtime, refined hinge and crease management, and smarter AI features. Performance gets a boost with Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 and up to 16 gigabytes RAM.